What if I told you the US government once drugged its own citizens without their knowledge just to learn how to control the human mind? This isn't a movie. This is MKUltra. In the early 1950s, as the Cold War tightened its grip on the world, the CIA made a quiet decision that would rewrite the limits of human ethics. A decision to search for total mind control. No rules, no oversight, no mercy. They called it Project MKUltra, but the public would never have known if not for one tiny mistake decades later that exposed everything. We'll get to that mistake soon. After the Korean War, American soldiers returned home with strange stories, claims that Chinese and Soviet forces had used brainwashing techniques. To the CIA, this wasn't just a rumor. It was a warning. What if the enemy could reprogram your mind? What if they could erase your loyalty? What if they could turn a soldier into a weapon without him ever knowing? And so began one of the darkest scientific hunts in U.S. history. To break the human mind, the CIA needed a tool. They found it in a new, powerful, unpredictable chemical, LSD. They believed it could unlock hidden parts of the brain or completely destroy them. So they tested it on prisoners, on hospital patients, on military members, on college students, and sometimes on ordinary citizens who had no idea. In one case, CIA agents sprayed a substance on random city sidewalks just to see how people reacted. But the most chilling experiments happened behind locked doors at the agency's safe houses. Imagine walking into a room and moments later, your mind is no longer yours. One of the darkest MKUltra stories began in 1953. A man named Dr. Frank Olson, a biochemist working with the CIA, attended a retreat with colleagues. Without telling him, they slipped LSD into his drink. Days later, Frank began suffering panic attacks, paranoia, terrifying hallucinations. He told his wife he felt like he was losing his soul. And then, just 1 week after the drugging, Frank Olson fell from a 13th floor hotel window in New York. The CIA said it was suicide. His family never believed it. Years later, strange bruises and injuries on his body suggested something far worse. Was he pushed? Was he silenced? What did he know? We still don't have the full truth. By the early 1970s, MKUltra had grown so big, even people inside the government started asking questions. So CIA Director Richard Helms made a decision: destroy everything. Thousands of MKUltra documents were secretly shredded, gone, erased, as if the program never existed. But the CIA made one mistake, a tiny miracle of a mistake. In 1977, investigators found a set of financial documents the agency had forgotten to destroy. Inside were details, names, locations, payments to secret labs, doctors, and universities. And the nightmare was exposed. When MKUltra was revealed to the public, it shocked the world. But that was only the part we could see. The experiments no one survived, the methods they tested but never recorded, the secrets that vanished with those shredded files, we may never know. We only know this: MKUltra wasn't about protecting the country. It was about controlling it, controlling minds, controlling reality. MKUltra officially ended in the 1970s, but the technology behind mind manipulation didn't. Every year, governments and private companies push deeper into the human brain memory, emotion, behavior, identity. So the real question isn't what happened during MKUltra. It's this: if they were doing this 70 years ago, what could they be doing today?